This used to be a screened-in back porch. It had the standard wooden decking material, screen porch, and all the dust and pollen that comes along with it, and you could use it about 4 months out of the year. The problem that I wanted to solve was to try to convert this into living space that could be used more than 3 or 4 months out of the year. I wanted to be able to use it all year round. I started the search on the internet. I did some Google searches and looked at reviews and made a determination based on those basically other people's opinions where would be a good place to start. And I chose several different places and interviewed them, so to speak, and chose your company. And once again, when I went on the internet and looked at the website and could see the actual product installed, I liked the way it looked. I liked the features that were referenced in the ad, and that made me want to take a look at it firsthand. Probably the largest obstacle was the time. We are living in a time now where it's easier for people to understand the delays in getting materials if you happen to be a contractor or an installer. But back when we started this project, that wasn't a really big issue, and I didn't realize that this particular product is manufactured in Canada, and they'd had some issues. So that caused me some concerns at first, but the quality of the product said it's worth waiting for. The fact that the product was going to allow me to use the room year-round, it opened up the room, because before I had railings with spindles underneath it that basically blocked all the lower view of the back out into the backyard and the wildlife and the critters that run around. And the openness that it gave this room was just a selling point that you couldn't overlook. People that I dealt with were the most important and impressive part of the whole process. Everybody was attentive. They gave prompt information when I asked for it, and they were basically honest with what they told me. I didn't like some of the things that I heard because it was going to be a delay, but understanding what the reason for the delay was, it was not your company or Valvorac's, but things outside of their control. I could understand that. I can now use this room all year round. I can enjoy one of the most impressive parts of this house is the backyard and the wildlife that comes through here, and there is some wildlife. We have coyotes, we have raccoons, we have everything else. So it's a real pleasure. It's just like another dimension to the house. I would recommend this product and the service that comes along with it to anyone who is interested in having a product that they can use all year round and people that will stand behind that product. My biggest surprise was the quality of the people that I got to deal with. They were knowledgeable about the product, and they were very professional in the way that they delivered the product. In order to get the best results out of your product, you need to know what the product is. I don't think people spend enough time in looking at the product that they're going to purchase so that they truly understand, what am I buying? I'd spent the time, I looked at different products, I knew what it was supposed to do, and I was thrilled that it actually did what it was supposed to do. I would tell someone considering your business that I highly recommend it if you know what you want, because they can meet your expectations. But I would also recommend it because if you don't know what you want, they have the personnel who can help you find out the answer to that question.